This is Dr. Selene Parekh, your fantasy doctor. Fantasy owners, be aware. Justin Hunter, wide receiver for the Titans, has suffered a lacerated spleen. Look for him to be out for the entire season. A lacerated spleen can be very dangerous, and as a fantasy owner, you will need to find another wide receiver for your lineup. Let's take a look at Woody behind me to understand this injury a little bit more. So here we have Woody hanging on a Monday morning. If we look into his rib cage, this being the ribs, the spleen is tucked on the left-hand side of the bottom ribs. The spleen acts as a filter for the blood in the human body. About 10% of the human body blood volume sits in the spleen. Think of the filter of your refrigerator and how much water sits in that filter. When he got hit, that jostling can cause the spleen to hit up against the ribs or the surrounding organs and cause a cut in the spleen. Depending on the severity of that cut, he can bleed throughout the entire internal aspect of his abdomen. If he bleeds enough, he needs surgery and the lacerated spleen would have to be removed. If this laceration or the cut is small enough, then it will heal on its own without further issues. In either case, you have to give the spleen time to heal. Do not look for him to be on the field for the rest of this season. So fantasy owners, you need to pick up another wide receiver. He will be under observation for a few days, sometimes even for a few weeks. Surgery is not out of the realm of possibilities. This is Dr. Selene Parekh, your fantasy doctor.